We should let that experimental ammo cook. See what it turns out to be. Yeah, no, John, I got a chosen to kill first. Oh, chosen to kill first, John. Speaking of which. No, John, chosen first, though. We need negative trait recovery to happen. Yes, so we're going to wait the 3 days, I guess. Let the negative trait recovery happen. Then we go beat down the last of the chosen.
Local resistance forces in this region have gone into hiding after the recent setback, Commander.
Yeah, I don't care.
We'll have to wait for them to regroup before we can try to make
contact. No, we won't have to wait for shit, John. We'll just fly up here and contact them immediately because we have that power. Watch. This is going to take about 9 seconds. Or did we lose that ability when we... That may have been the Asian continent bonus. No, I don't care. We don't have to hit a facility, John. We're already setting it back. There we go. AP rounds. That's what we wanted. Oh, we already have contact here? Oh, we went to Skirmisher HQ, right? That's why I actually had to fly over here. Optimus Prime will be reborn. He never dies. Yeah, even if the movie isn't about Optimus Prime and it's instead about the much more likable, agreeable character Bumblebee, Optimus Prime still has to fucking be in it for some reason.
We can't establish any new contacts until we upgrade our system.
Well, if only we didn't need any new contacts. Oh, wait, Lily, we don't. I'm really happy about those AP rounds, though. That's surprisingly a very useful pickup for us. And now back to deliberately wasting our own time. What if by facility he means restroom? What, we gotta hit the head? I don't know, my bladder feels like relatively comfortable. It's getting normal, slowly filling signals from my brain. It's not yet urgent enough that I feel the need to urinate. Three extra Avenger power. Can we and should we do anything with that? Can we do anything? As far as should we, the answer is almost certainly no. We don't really need to. We do have a hyper vital chamber, right? We do, we've just never used it. Anything else we might need as far as upgrades go? I think we've upgraded pretty much everything that there is. Negative trait recovery still coming along. Let's just get back to scanning. We need about a day. What are our options? No. I mean, I suppose we're a little low on intel. If we're going to waste time, we might as well waste time doing this. Well, it doesn't do you a whole lot of good to be salty about the tower chosen, because you're going to be dead in like 10 seconds, so we're not too concerned about it.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project.
John, it's like a day, though, buddy.
Slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
Well, is 1 day fast enough, John? Because we're going to slow them down in literally 1 day. I hope that's fast enough. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a chosen to go out and kill, so I'm going to go ahead and get on that. Do we have a team? We do. How come you're still tired, Toretto? God, you suck! Is Turop ready? Turop is tired. Do we really need bonded pairs for this? I may be over... You know what? We don't. Just let's go kill the chosen. I'm done messing around. The assassin gotta die. The assassin is the most difficult chosen, I think, by far. But, considering the ease with which we destroyed the other two, even the most difficult of chosen shouldn't prove too much of a challenge. The most difficult of chosen is like the hardest math problem in a 3rd grade textbook. I mean, it's a tough one, long division with 2 places. But still, we're gonna be okay. Long division to 2 decimal points. It's an intimidating foe, but I think we can take it. Xander Cage, Riddick, who's your boy? Calder Hunter, is Beardo available? Of course not. We're going all unbonded here, except for Jackie D and the Iron Giant. Oh, never mind. The Iron Giant's bound with Taylor Reese. Do we have any bonded pairs on this? We got Jackie D and Binky. Okay. Wait, you're tired? Oh, right. It's supposed to be Caparzo. Sorry, you're fired. Caparzo, get tagged in. Then it's Jackie D and the Binkster. Utility items are available, weapons available, armor's available. Who's our ace shooter? Xander Cage has got the sweet coat. I think we got to let Captain Threads handle this. Superior scope? No, where's our superior repeater? There we go. Superior scope, expanded magazine. Can we make this weapon any better? Do we have a bigger magazine? We do not. We have a better repeater. We do not. We cannot make it any better. All right, that's good then. Get rid of that plasma grenade. Take some AP rounds if you would. And rather than a boom boom grenade, just take a battle. No, I don't want you having a battle scanner. You take a mimic beacon instead. Mimic beacon and AP rounds, that feels better. Xander Cage is sorted. Richard B. Riddick, he got all the shanks. Alright, so shanks a lot. What are we going to give you? Superior stock, superior scope, advanced expanded magazine. You only have an advanced scope? What's our crummiest scope? This one. Let's adjust that loadout then. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Get weapon upgrade, Pete. Get rid of that advanced scope. Put on a superior scope. Do we have a better hair trigger? We have a superior hair trigger. Take a superior hair trigger instead. Can we do better than an advanced autoloader? Nope. Well, it'll have to do. Richard B. Riddick still afraid of Archons. Let's give you some shankables. I don't want you to have AP rounds, actually. You do not have a quality repeater. We would like you to have blue screen rounds. Oh, you know what? No, we would like you to have dragon rounds. And a mimic beacon. No, dragon rounds and a battle scanner. I like that better. Nobody sneaks up on Riddick. He's got the cool eyeballs that he paid 20 menthol cools for, so he can see who's sneaking up on him in the dark. Even though we didn't pay 20 menthol cools for him, that was a lie. He was born with those eyes. That's a deep cut in Riddick lore right there. Be like, no, Riddick, he lied to Jack when he said he paid 20 menthol cools to have somebody do a surgical shine job on his eyes. He was the one doing the shine job. There were no menthol cools exchanged for that particular service. None whatsoever. He was lying to a young girl. Do we want to keep BFG with the med kit? Yeah, that's actually okay. Caparzo, you suck. What can we do to make you suck less? Let's give you this stuff, and then instead of that plasma grenade, let's have you roll... Take a mimic beacon. That seems fine. Jackie D. Jackie D is a dyed-in-the-wool killer. Superior scope, advanced repeater. Plasma grenade seems fine. Let's give you some dragon fire rounds, and somebody should be carrying an explosive grenade. Jackie D, you're the life of the party. Bring the bang. Binky. Normally we give Binky our med kit. Is somebody assigned a med kit duty already? Who's got the med kit? I'm taking it away. BFG, you don't have a med kit anymore. Take a mimic beacon instead. The pacifier is the man who carries the med kit. He's the medic extraordinaire. Do you need a superior scope? Nope, I already have one. All right. I could probably give you some other accoutrement. Including the med kit we were sort of adamant about taking. Plasma grenade, I kind of feel like we're not going to need it. Let's take some blue screen rounds instead. Looks good. All right. We coming for you, Chosen. This is it. We sent our contract killer, Jackie DeNorcio, our button man. We sent him out. He's coming for you. While you're there, can you ask the assassin if her blade comes in claw form? Are you thinking she's like a big fan of Vega from Street Fighter? Is that what we're looking for? You want to watch her do a backflip off a cage in a Jason Voorhees mask and a ponytail? Besides, why would you want to be Vega when you could be Sagat? And say Tiger every time you did anything. Tiger! Uppercut! Tiger knee! The only person who's got better chats than Sagat is Doctrine Dark. Dark Shackle. Explosive. That's why Doctrine Dark was the best, though. Because when a fighting game where everybody's beating each other with fists and feet, what's Doctrine Dark's move? He just brings straight up plastic explosives. It's like, what do you got, Sagat? And Sagat's like, Tiger knee! And then Doctrine Dark was like, explosive. Yeah, what do you want about, though, lady? Because I admit, well, I tuned you out for a second while I was repeating chats from Street Fighter games.
I had hoped you would never find this place, XCOM. You have forced my hand. I can afford to give you no quarter.
I forced your hand? So what? You're gonna have to name Sean Bean to the post and then probably inevitably get him killed? I think Sean Bean has suffered enough, really. Like, we can stop picking on him any day.
I must run. A great distance.
Beaky, can you make it to the door? Nope.
Moving quickly.
BFG? Also no.
I run.
This team's kind of slow. We got the short bus team coming in here. Brought a gun to a bomb fight. Sagat didn't have a gun. All he had was, like, hand wraps. You know what? I'm going to wait a turn. We're going to wind up exhausted after this mission anyway. Let's just plan for it. It's going to be like 400 days of wound timer. We'll take one extra turn so that we can make sure that whatever's on the other side of this door gets fucked as optimally as possible. We want our lover to be pleased. We want them to enjoy their sexual experience. Yeah, you guys are about to have a real bad day, though.
You know what to do.
What's the general plan? Usually it's run in and kill everyone and everything, so I'm just gonna stick with that. I'm trying to think of a way that we can use our cone ability to, like, optimal effect. I'm thinking about coming in here and wrathing a dude to try and pull him into the path so that we can hit 3 guys with a cone. Because Caparzo's not great, but he does have the cone attack. We need a bad guy in, like, this tile. I feel like we can do that. Jackie D, if you would be so kind, come in here and throw a justice out there. 75%, that'll do. Hey, come over. No, that's not the right tile, Jackie. Why didn't you pull him to the closest tile? There was an open one right there, you jerk. Alright, Caparzo, go and squander a bunch of ammo then. And that plan's already failed. And I'm a little upset about it, I'm not gonna lie. I don't suppose there's any way we could hit. Nope. It was a long shot, but... Well, the execution made this job a lot easier, so why don't you get pooped on? And And now that you're zeroed in, 51% to hit that guy is not great. Go ahead and yank him. No, not that man.
Justice comes for all.
Please come over here, sir. He pointed at, he's like, holy shit, did you just see what he did? Did you guys just see what Vin Diesel did? He scorpioned me from out behind that pillar. And you should be in stasis now.
It's under my watch.
So you're done. We don't really need a whole lot out of the Iron Giant here. I guess we'll just bring him over here and have him shoot this man in the brain. Well, the Iron Giant's not really one for headshots. He's a classic center mass shooter. Aren't you on fire?
I must improve.
I guess his tactical analysis consisted of, I'm fucked, and he just bared his throat and let our boys tear him in half.
Build your world, offered you hope. Your actions this day are an affront to their generosity.
We almost certainly don't need to come in this room, so I'm not going to. Let's go this way.
A long run. Advancing quickly.
Yeah, there are also bad guys in that room, so if we can not fight them, that would be optimal. Please don't set yourself on fire. I know you're extreme, Xander Cage, but there's a difference between being extreme and being stupid. Completing the mission while engulfed in a fiery inferno, it's going to look great on the Xander Zone YouTube channel, admittedly. That's probably a 1 million view video, at least. But maybe don't be an idiot for once. Just once.
Would it be so hard to trust the elders? To believe for an instant that they fight for more than just a single world?
I mean, kinda, yeah.
It's not the center of this universe, just a small part of a greater whole.
Apparently, these guys hate their lives, by the way.
It will survive.
Suicidal chrysalids come running right at us. Well, start ripping them up, boys. Caparzo with the pick. Can he go 2 for 2? You think you can get another one there, Caparzo? He's zeroed in. The chrysalid death animation annoys the holy screaming shit out of me. Because it always requires us to sit there and wait for us to watch their stupid acid blood hit the floor.
I need ammunition.
The game developers really wanted us to draw the comparison between chrysalids and aliens from Alien. They're like, look, see, they've got green oozy blood too. Watch as it oozes forth. See? Look at it. Look how oozy it is. There it goes. It's oozing. You're like, yeah, yep, it sure is. A lot of blood. Really coming out of there. And then I'm just gonna... Well, I was gonna shoot that guy in the spine, but apparently I can't see his spine from that tile, so... Okay. How about you? Can you see his spine? Yeah. Now watch the blood ooze. There it goes. Nice, steady trickle. No, keep on trickling. It's fine. I was gonna give you a minute. I wanted you to be aware that I appreciate the effort you put into making your product. You apparently care about my game experience, and I appreciate the fact that you care.
Must reload now.
Well, I mean, you had plenty of ammo in that gun, but
Reinitializing weapon.
I'm a bit of a compulsive reloader, so...
Your greatest minds struggle to grasp mere slivers of the elders' knowledge. By now, they must see the futility in this conflict. The only way for your race to survive is to submit.
So it's the necromonger philosophy? These guys are really going whole hog with the Xander Cage stuff, huh? They'll be like, you keep what you kill.
Launch order confirmed.
Watch order confirm. You should all watch Altered Carbon on Netflix. It's actually pretty good. That's my watch order. Perfidious Pete orders you to watch Altered Carbon. It's probably not as good as the books, but it's pretty good. Altered Carbon, you know what? It's actually, yeah, let's take that back. It's better than some of the books. The first book, Altered Carbon, was actually pretty good, but Woken Furies and I forget what the other one is. Something Angels. The second one's almost as good as the first one, but Woken Furies is actually not very good. The third Takeshi Kovacs novel, not great. Could you move slightly more quickly? You said you're moving quickly, but...
A long run. I go quickly.
No, I mean, going quickly is sort of your whole bag. You're Vin Diesel. If you're not going quickly, there's no reason for you to be here. Why is he afraid of the Archons on the other side of a closed door? Genuinely curious about that. Also, that's a lot of fucking Archon, though. Come on through. The triple shank. That probably didn't tickle. Oh, well. This isn't going to tickle either. Never mind, it did only tickle. Two of our guys didn't read the manual on how the ripjack works. Guys, remember that RTFM conversation we had? You really need to RTFM, though. Okay, Caparzo, you got some work to do here, champ. Not that guy. An execution here would be beautiful. Didn't get it. I don't want to use any of your specialist abilities, but there is an undamaged Archon back there who's going to be a little problematic to kill. 99% here for the Xander zone. Just go ahead and pop this guy twice. Zeroed in is going to make sure that this shot can't miss. And potentially, if we get a critical, we could pull a kill here. Potentially. Oh. So if one of these Archons has to stay alive, that's our boy. That's the one that remains alive. If nothing else, we just want to get all these guys low enough that they die to a single retribution. I don't really think we're going to have any significant problem accomplishing that goal. We ate plenty of bullets here. These guys are really in a significant frenzy of battle, though, huh? Well, you're dead. And Riddick, you want to go ahead and kill... Never mind. We don't have to do anything. We're just going to kill all of them. I thought you were a compulsive ejaculator. Well, I mean, I'm that too. And done. All the Archons are dead. No muss, no fuss. You know, it feels like once somebody has encountered the thing they have feared, and then they resist that fear, they should be immune to it. Like, it should go away. Riddick's afraid of Archons, but now that he's faced his fear, he should have overcome it now. He should be like, nah, it's good. I faced my demons, Pete, and I beat them. They have no power over me anymore. I've proven myself the stronger man. I don't need to be afraid anymore. I've faced my fear and triumphed. Yeah, the only problem is a couple of our people are too damn slow to get there because they didn't go to the Vin Diesel School of Acting. Extend our turn.
I offer peace, XCOM.
Uh-huh.
For you, your lives are forfeit. But for your children's children, surrender.
The only problem with that assassin, that my children's children thing, is that I have yet to procreate, So if you kill me and you just said my life was forfeit, that sort of vicariously murders my children as well. I hate to poke holes in your logic, but I'm not really seeing a lot of upside here.
We've been here before. Brace for transport.
Oh, I'm braced, Bradford. I'm fully secure. I'm dug in, ready to work. Hey guys, wait up. Do any of you guys ever wonder what this purple shit in the glowing urns is? We've been here like 3 times and every place has one of these. What is that shit burning in there? It's like JFK's eternal flame. Except, you know, a purple ooze. See, the man has faced his fears twice now. At what point does he just not be afraid anymore? Our aversion therapy is off the chain here. So Riddick justice this man? Come get shanked by Richard B. Riddick and face justice. It turns out the face of justice is a very large flaming knife. Caparzo, I see no particularly compelling reason why you should not just kill this man. And get him to generate some free loot for our boy. And then if you would be so kind, maybe follow that up with a nice execution. Nope. Hit him for damage, so we can't be too salty. Alright, Jackie D. Hey, Pete, you want me to come over here and put this Archon in a dirt nap there? I didn't do so good of a job, Pete. Got a little bit of cannoli grease on my finger there. It slipped off the trigger. I knew I shouldn't have stopped at the cake boss's cake factory to pick up some of them cannoli that he sells, but they're just too damn good, Pete. They're so delicious. I can't say no to Buddy's cannoli. I just want to put them in my mouth. It's also the same thing I used to tell my mom when I was talking about my homosexual lover. Be like, hey, I just can't resist Buddy's cannoli. I just want to put it in my mouth. And she'd be like, you know, I don't need the intimate details of your relationship, son. And I was always like, but Ma, I want you to be a part of my life. Think maybe my mom was actually a little homophobic. So we can easily get to this level without spawning anything. That's fine. Everybody come up here, have all of the weapons reloaded, because as soon as the assassin spawns, we would like to shoot her in the mouth. The one drawback here is we don't have any place that we can really grapple. The floor is really open. So who should be our button man? You know, Riddick, let's have you be the button man. Do you know the button man, the button man, the button man? That's not very nice. What, to admit that you like engaging in consensual sex with your male lover? Or his mom being homophobic? Because, you know, that's not very nice, you're right. You should love your children regardless. Go ahead and vanish like the wind or whatever it is that you do. Well, as part as the die thing goes, I'm just going to go ahead and throw this battle scanner down here. Yeah. This is probably not going to work out too well for ye old assassin. Caparzo, you want to come up here and just execute this chick? That'd be great.
Your creation at their hands. What a strange compliment it must be for you. You have to do better than
Well, I mean, if you insist. BFG. I would like to kill this lady on our turn and have everybody close enough to shoot the thing next turn, so we can insta-gib it. I forgot that she had adversary of skirmishers, which means we're really going to wreck her pretty quickly. Oh, she's immune to melee. Right. Pete, maybe you should have paid attention to her, like, tangible benefits. You might have noticed she was immune to melee. Yeah. Hey, says you. You'd think my mom would have noticed that I wasn't into the ladies, too, but it took her 35 years to come on to that one. Also, you missed that shot. That is absolutely pathetic. Without those guns, we are nothing. It's a good thing we brought all of these guns, then. That apparently we can't hit a goddamn thing with, and all we're doing is giving the assassin a whole shitload of armor. She's immune to melee. I know, I'm doing this just to get close so we can hit her with a point-blank shot. Our retribution is going to do us no good whatsoever. Because again, immune. Well, what's your game plan here, lady who's on fire? Can't help but notice that you'd be dead if we hadn't missed 2 relatively high percentage shots. Oh, and tactical analysis triggered. Alright. So you're going to whip up a couple people here who are going to get immediately chopped into haggis. Kinetic plating should not have triggered on retribution. Well, I guess it did miss as opposed to hit for no damage. Your priests are not having a... Good God. Could you guys miss a little?
I must improve. I have failed us.
I promise you I'll kill you.
Well, Jackie D got cut in half. That's unfortunate. No, stop retributing her, though. Well, at least she was immune instead of missed. Also, shouldn't tactical analysis have robbed her of an action? I was told that it would rob her of an action, but it did not seem to do so. You're fine, Jackie. We're not going to be able to kill either of those priests. What we need to do is get flank shots on the assassin. Let's just go get flank shots on the assassin. Riddick. This shot can't miss. Nah, I don't want to whiplash because there's a chance it misses and triggers kinetic plating again. Just, could you shut your pie hole? While I put a bullet in it? Gonna crack that whip, Pete? Nah, I don't think we need to crack the whip, really.
It appears this device functions in a similar fashion to the capacitor we encountered previously.
Is it a flux capacitor, Dr. Tigan? Does it have flux? How much flux?
Yes, Doctor.
We can't whiplash the thing, huh? Okay, so we're going to do something a little unusual with Caparzo here because we can't execute this. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to flip a Mimic Beacon. This will not end our turn, by the way. We flip a Mimic Beacon right there. Yep. And then Caparzo, you're going to Battle Lord. Everybody else is just going to shoot the thing they can't miss. With the Mimic Beacon down and a Battle Lord up, we should be totally fine. We're just going to pump a bunch of damage into this bad boy. It is, I believe, immune to criticals. Keep pumping, though. Come on, Binky. You're a wolf. Be out there and just keep pumping. Just keep pumping. Just keep pumping. How much health you got left? Like 6? So we definitely have destroyed it this turn. Yep, it's wrecked.
The regeneration process has been interrupted.
Elite Priest is on fire. Assassin comes back.
And you know what to do.
Takes reaction. Priest come and shoot at this Mimic Beacon pointlessly. In the meantime, Crosshair's Caparzo is going to come wrath this dude.
Repositioning.
You're shanked. We've also revealed the assassin. You're going to go into stasis. Oop. Look, there's the assassin, guys. Right over there.
To fight another on equal footing. How exhilarating.
Riddick, I would like for you to have both a flank shot and a bullet. Is there any way we could make that happen? The answer is no. Well, Caparzo, you have a flank shot and a bullet. In fact, 2 bullets and 2 flank shots, and now that you're zeroed in, the assassin is doomed.
You will never stop the hunt.
Something about stopping the hunt? Hunt over. All wolves are known for pumping. This is true. Wolves make the best gas station attendants because of their proclivity for pumping.
Wasn't easy, but we managed to pull it off, Commander.
Well, you know, Bradford, you say it wasn't easy. We kind of made it look easy, but I will give you one thing. The Chosen Assassin did do more damage to us than any of the other Chosen in that she did injure someone, whereas none of the other Chosen even managed to fire a shot. The Hunter never fired his gun, and I think the Warlock maybe summoned Spectral guys once, but also never otherwise fired a shot. Plus, you got to give the assassin credit for one thing. She does have a flair for the dramatic. She really knows how to make an exit. Little sweet harakiri action. That's the way to go, yeah. It's kind of you can't fire me, I quit kind of thing. He's like, you can't fire me, XCOM, I quit. You should never say that, by the way. You can't fire me, I quit. Typically a very bad thing because in some states it can preclude you from drawing like severance pay and unemployment benefits. Operation Foolish Rain. Hey, it's the sequel to Prince's 1984 smash hit Purple Rain. Foolish Rain, where he does a lot of drugs and then winds up OD'd and dead.
At least we know for sure now that the
Mostly a documentary about his final days. Well, everybody's tired. Riddick is shaken and no doubt got another negative quirk, probably. I'm sure Jackie D picked up a negative quirk. He's probably afraid of, like, cotton candy or carnies or something. These two things make me very sad. Because the Arashi is probably the best gun in the game, and the Katana is very definitively the best melee weapon in the game, and I don't get to use either one. We did get a superior auto loader and a superior hair trigger, both things we can make use of, and an Illyrium core. Which I would say potentially gives us another shot at armor-piercing rounds, but that's probably not true. You mean she doesn't stand a chance against Vin Diesel? So Riddick is shaken? What negative trait did he get? None. Apparently when you already have one, you can't go any further down the rabbit hole. Vin Diesel's already hit rock bottom. He can't sink any lower.